Hi family, good day to all of you. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to dive right into the video, family. I was asked a question about that narcissist. Yes, that narc. We want to address the issue today, why that narcissist moved on from you. Do you have that question lingering in your mind as to why that person moved on from you? Or possibly, how could they move on so fast from me? Are you asking yourself that question? When it comes to a narcissist, never ask yourself a question and never be surprised by the behavior that this narcissist is going to show you. That narcissist has already revealed to you who they were. That narcissist has already revealed to you who she was or who he was. So you have to believe that narcissist. How could that narcissist move on from you? Some of you have been asking, what did I do so wrong to cause this person to move on from me so quickly as if I never ever existed? In the eyes of that narcissist, you expose them. You expose them. And whenever you expose a narcissist, whenever you call a narcissist out on their bad behavior, family of God, whenever you try to critique a narcissist, whenever you try to correct a narcissist, whenever you try to give that narcissist some criticism, not in a bad way, they don't like it. So whenever you started trying to correct that person, as I'm talking, family, you know who this person is. I don't. You know who this person is. So bring to mind this person, and you're going to understand why this person treated you that way. They discarded you so fast as if they never knew you, family. They moved on from you so quickly because you exposed them. You exposed that bad behavior, for number one. Number two, the second main reason that this narcissist moved on from you so quickly, like a bad habit, they dropped you just like a bad habit, didn't they? And how could they do that? Why did they do that? They did this because they could no longer get what you were gaining from them. Whatever you were giving this person, whatever you were doing for this person, however you were sacrificing, however you were pouring into this person, you made a decision not to do that anymore. So that narcissist has no more use for you. The narcissist never has use for you anymore. They no longer has use for you whenever you remove that supply. That supply meaning whatever you were giving that person. What were you giving that person? Were you giving that person some financial support? Were you giving that person housing? Were you allowing that person an opportunity to use your vehicle? Were you allowing that person to work for you? Were you allowing that person shelter to live in your home? What were you giving that narcissist? Whatever that supply was and whatever you took back. This is why that narcissist made a decision to drop you. Drop you just like a hotcake. Drop you just like it was a bad habit. They dropped you that quick. They drop you, family, because a narcissist hates to be confronted. You begin to confront this narcissist. You begin to express how you feel. You begin to start expressing how this person was making you feel. You begin to give your opinion to this narcissist as to how they can do things better. A narcissist hates for you to confront them. They become more of an enemy to you when you do this. And the reason why, family, is because they know and they can sense that you are beginning to stand in your own power. They are learning right now, and they can feel, they can sense that you are standing in your own power, that you're getting your confidence back. So this will make a narcissist leave you just like that, out of the blue. This will make that narcissist drop you just like a hotcake, drop you just like a bad habit. They'll spit you, my goodness, family. They'll spit you right out of the mouth. They will. Like they ate food and made them sick to their stomach. You expose this narcissist. And whenever you expose this narcissist, number one, and whenever you withhold that supply that you were giving that narcissist, they're going to leave you. And they're going to go to that next supply. They're going to always do that. They're searching for new supply when they're with you. You always remember this. There's no loyalty. It's not. There's no loyalty in a narcissist. A narcissist always wants to be center of attention. And that narcissist always want to get what they want. And they have to have a person in their life where they can see, they can gain what they want and whatever they need, family of God. This is how a narcissist picks out the people that they want to date. This is how a narcissist picks out a person that they want to have a friendship with. This is how a narcissist picks out a person they want to marry and have a future with. They do this for a reason. You have to serve a purpose for a narcissist. If you don't serve a purpose for a narcissist, you can forget it. They will no longer allow you to be part of their life. And the moment that you stop serving the purpose for that narcissist, they're going to drop you. They are. You expose them. So whenever you expose that narcissist, whenever you withdraw your supply, whenever you stop giving, whenever you stop doing whatever it was, the narcissist is going to move on from you real quick. But guess what? This is your getaway card. Look at it that way. You have been spared, family. This is your getaway card. You got a clean slate. You have an opportunity to do your life over without being depressed, without being stressed out. This narcissist is going to only do what they know how to do, and that is use, that is abuse, and that is inflict so much pain upon you so that you can be in a mold where they can use you as to whatever they want from you. You expose that narcissist. You call that narcissist out, and they hate your guts for it even more. They do. You begin to critique that person. A narcissist doesn't want you to critique them. A narcissist think they know everything. You can't tell a narcissist anything because in their mind they know what's best. You don't. And the moment you begin to open up your mouth and voice your opinion, the moment you start giving your opinion, that narcissist loathes you even more. That narcissist begin to hate you and resent you even more. And when they knew you were getting away where they would not be able to get whatever they were getting from you previously before, they moved on to somebody else. They moved on to somebody else that would give them more or that would give them pretty much the same, but not less. They would never move on to a person that would give them less than what you gave them. They will always move on to someone that would give them more or as equal as what you gave them. Now, the moment that you do this, you can rest assured that your name is going to be dragged through the mud. This is why a narcissist will start a smear campaign. They start that smear campaign, family of God, because people in their circle are going to be wondering why things happen the way they happen with you. You want to know why people are going to question that narcissist? For one, at some point in the relationship with that narcissist, they said some nice things about you. So now they got to recant everything good they said about you. Now they got to build a case on you. And this is how you know that narcissist is leaving your life, before they actually tell you they're going to leave your life, or before that narcissist ghosts you and let you figure this out on your own, before that narcissist stop having communication with you, before that narcissist remove their contact from you, family. They're going to start building a case on you. They're going to start building that case to smear your name. This is when that smear campaign begins with a narcissist. When they know you're going to get away, when they know you're done, and when they know you will no longer give what you were giving, when that narcissist realized that supply they were getting from you, that you've taken that back, now they're going to drag your name through the mud. Now, family, this is when you will go around certain family members of that narcissist, certain friends, certain intimate people that they liked, that they dealt with. When you went around these people, that narcissist will say certain things to embarrass you. They'll try to trigger your attitude to make people think that you have a bad temper. You got to be real careful. This is why you need to look at this as your getaway card. When that narcissist left your life, this is your getaway card. This is your getaway card. You got away, but you didn't get away without some issues. That means that narcissist left you to pick the pieces of your life. That narcissist left you to pick up that emotional baggage that they placed upon you. That narcissist left you in financial ruins because some of them have drug you down to the mud with your finances, with your name. They have. And they beat you down mentally. They beat you down emotionally. That narcissist beat you down psychologically, because when they leave you, they want you not to be able to move on and to be healthy and to be happy with another person. This is why they left you. And this is why they left you without any notice. They left you without any notice. Without any notice. It's like when you leave a job, you give a 2-week notice. They gave you none. They gave you no notice. But they did give you some tell signs that maybe you ignored. They gave you some subtle signs that you probably ignored, just what I just described. When you go around their people, when you go around their family, and whenever you went around their friend circle, they begin to treat you a little bit different. They will tell people that you were a little bit codependent. You may have tried to embrace that narcissist. You may have tried to hold hands with that narcissist. You may try to sneak in a hug with that narcissist when they were around certain family members, when they were around certain friends, and then they would push you away. They would do things like this, family, because they were on their way out of your life, and they had to build their smear campaign against you during these times of your relationship. They wanted their family members and they wanted their friends to view you as somebody that was unstable, as a person who had an anger problem, as a person who was irresponsible, a person who was codependent on them, that didn't support them, that didn't believe in them, that didn't want anything out of life. So whenever they made that final move to walk out of your life, to ghost you, to remove all of their communication with you, it will look like that they're telling the truth. But now the tables have turned. Now people know, family, who that real perpetrator is. Now people know that you were the person who was victimized by this narcissist. God will always reveal the truth. The hidden things belong to God. And every secret thing that people did to you, God is going to reveal these things. You expose that narcissist. You call that narcissist out on their foolishness. You expose this person for who they were. You begin to stand up on your own, family. You begin to think for yourself. And a narcissist hates when you think for yourself. A narcissist hates when you use your own brain. They hate for you to have an opinion, because now they know you can't be controlled. So they have no more use for you, and you don't have any more use for them, because what you gave them, you can't give them anymore. You got away, family. This was your getaway card. When that narcissist left you, when that narcissist dropped you, when that narcissist ghosted you, when that narcissist removed their presence, when that narcissist, family, just remove all communication from you. This is your getaway card, and that's your closure. This was your getaway card, and this was your closure. How these people did you, this was your closure. You don't need this narcissist to come back to you and give you closure. What do you want to sit down with a narcissist and discuss what they did with you and how they can do this to you? They did it because they didn't have respect for you. They did it because they wanted to do it against you. They did it because they didn't care. They did it because they have a lack of respect for you. We know people go through things in their childhood, but God gave all of us free will. And they made a decision not to honor you and not to respect you. They dropped you. They ghosted you. They walked away from you just like that, as a drop of a hat, like a bad habit. They drop you just like that, because now they got to go get new supply. Now they got to go search for people who would give them the same as you, or they would go get somebody else who would do a little bit more for them. That unhealthy, toxic cycle with a narcissist, it never ends until they meet Jesus. When they meet Jesus, our Lord and Savior, then that toxic cycle with that narcissist, it's gonna come to an end. But your relationship came to a complete halt because it's your getaway card. You've been praying and asking God to give you a way out. You've been praying and asking God to deliver you. You've been praying and asking God to heal you. God say, I'm so glad that you asked. Now let me allow this narcissist to remove themselves from you. Don't pray and ask God to give you people who dishonor you and disrespect you. If you're praying these prayers, you need to pray and ask God to help you to heal, not to bring back somebody that was destructive in your life. This was your getaway card when they drop you like a hotcake. This was your getaway card when that narcissist began to ghost you and break off communication from you. They did that, family, as a control tactic. It was a control tactic from that narcissist, because they love to be at the center of attention. They love the chase. It builds up their ego. They live by their ego, but they're afraid on the inside. These people are so fearful. They're cowardice people. So you don't have to wonder, how could that narcissist do this to you? Because that's who they are. And this is what a narcissist does. They don't love you. They don't care about you. And there's nothing that you can do to cause that person to care. If you shed a tear in front of a narcissist, I bet you're going to wish you had shed one tear in front of that narcissist, because they're going to make you feel bad. They're going to make you feel guilty about crying. They're going to make you feel guilty about communicating your feelings to them. They're going to make you feel guilty as if something is wrong with you, as you're asking too much. No, you're not asking too much. I want you to understand that. You didn't ask for too much from this individual. You just asked someone that wasn't willing to give you what you deserved. So stop asking. Stop looking for something out of someone who is not willing, who is not capable to give you what you deserve. This was your getaway card. So thank God that God let you get out of that. So now you can finally get what you deserve. And now this narcissist, they're going to get what they deserve too. Because when they leave you at some point in their life, they're going to entertain someone that's going to treat them 1,000 times worse than what you ever would. Did you know that? They're going to meet somebody worse than they are. They're going to meet someone with horrible character, just like them. And now your face is going to come before these people. And now they're going to understand the best gift that God gave them, that they destroyed that and they can't come back because you've healed. When you heal, you're not going to let people come in and out your life. You are not a revolving door for you to let people come in and out your life as you choose. Go on with your life and be great.